Mock draft time.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So, 12-team, standard format, half point. Our standard lineup, I should say. I'm drafting at 3. Looks like you're drafting at 10.
Yeah, I got 10.
So, first two off the board, we've got McCaffrey and Henry. I guess that could happen.
Yeah. I don't like it, but yeah, anything can happen.
We should clarify we are drafting on Sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we do our dynasty leagues. This is where we do a lot of our mocks. We definitely love them. So thank you, Sleeper, for your platform. So I've got...
What you doing here, bud?
Well, normally I would take Alvin Kamara,
choice.
but
I feel like there's just one choice.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to go Dalvin Cook here.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
You have to pause it. There you go. So, I mean, that's no really discussion. But after me, first round, Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley goes off the board, Alvin Kamara, Zeke Elliott, Nick Chubb, Tyreek Hill, first wide receiver off the board at 8. No surprise there, though. Jonathan Taylor at 9. Ooh, you would have liked to see him slip to you. And now you're at 10.
Yeah. And so this is working out how I was. My goal here is to show people how to draft Travis Kelsey and still like their team. So he's here. This is really just between two players for me, Travis Kelsey and Aaron Jones here at the 10 pick. But I'm going to go Kelsey here. And,
really?
Yep.
So you're gonna really just go all in on the Travis Kelsey.
Yes, sir.
First round? Okay. That's fine. I mean, we've talked about this multiple times. You draft Travis Kelsey, you literally get... You're basically locked in for the number 1 tight end.
Yeah. And so then Aaron Jones went, which sucks. Devontae Adams, Austin Eckler, which also sucks. I was looking at him there. Then Stephon Diggs. So I am going to be looking running back here because Travis Kelsey is a wide receiver, like one of the
basically a wide receiver.
He was the 4th best wide receiver last year, but he was a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
So players available: Hopkins. Now looking at running backs, really, we got Najee, Mixon, Antonio Gibson. Those are the guys I'm really looking at. And I think for me right here, I'm just going to go with Joe Mixon. I think the volume that he is going to see this year is going to be insane. Hopefully the offense scores a little bit more and he can get up there, but I love Mixon this year.
Yeah, I think here when you don't take a running back in that first round and you take a Travis Kelsey, you need to make sure that running back that you do take in that second round is solid.
Yep.
Like you're not taking a risk there. You need to take something that you're going to get points each week. And hopefully, as long as he stays healthy, he is going to see an insane volume. So,
yeah.
After that, DK, Hopkins, Ridley, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Najee Harris, and J.K. Dobbins coming off the board.
Yeah. And you got some players available for you.
Yeah, a lot of running backs in the first few rounds. So here,
still a great one there, though.
Yeah, Gibson, A.J. Brown. You can even take Kittle or Waller here, Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, all guys I'm looking at.
And
Patrick
you're also
Mahomes.
Close to a turn here, so you can start planning ahead.
Yep. And I have to mention Patrick Mahomes is available here. I will not be taking him.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Good choice.
I like normally, and this is what I normally do, so I'm just going to say what I normally do in drafts so you guys know. I like getting 2 running backs out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do. Yeah, I love going running back.
And right now, I don't think I can get much better than Dalvin
really
Cook,
can't.
Antonio Gibson.
Yeah. Somehow you get Dalvin Cook at 3, and then somehow you get Antonio Gibson at like the almost 20th pick.
Yeah. Like I'm kind of ecstatic. So I will definitely be taking Antonio Gibson here because I want to get that second running back solidified, and I probably won't draft another running back for quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually going to be very interesting.
Boom. Are you going to?
So I'm going to go with my normal way I would draft, which isn't, I wouldn't take a tight end.
Yeah.
But Darren Waller is here, and I'm not opposed to it.
No.
To be honest.
Yeah, there's 2 players I'm looking at here, and I love both of them if I were you.
So Darren Waller, there's Justin Jefferson, there's Terry McLaurin, but I'm definitely think I'm going to go Justin Jefferson here.
Okay, really?
Yeah. Who would you like? Did you want to go Darren Waller?
I mean, I really don't hate either of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just, again,
can't miss.
Normally, I do not take tight ends this early. I just don't. So I'm going to go with how I would normally draft for the show and go Justin Jefferson.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Since you're doing this whole Travis Kelsey thing, I'll stay normal. Darren Waller does go next. No surprise.
Boom.
Terry McLaurin, DeAndre Swift, Mike Evans, Josh Allen. So 2 quarterbacks now off the board.
Yeah.
Allen Robinson, and now we're back to you.
Yeah, really none of the players I was really heavily looking at here because I was hoping one of these running backs would get around to me. And David Montgomery is still here. And David Montgomery is very interesting to me here.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be my RB2. And there is the chance that he continues what he was doing at the end of last season. And I do find it hard for him to bust. I think at worst, he's going to be an RB2, mid RB2-ish. So I think at this position, there's not a lot of downside to him. He's going to see a lot of volume. And with Travis Kelsey, I can wait on. I don't have to worry about the tight end position again. I think Kelsey, Mixon, and then Montgomery here is a pretty good trio to start the draft.
Yeah, David Montgomery, too, has some upside. He can get in. He can sneak into that top 12.
Yeah. So I'm taking Montgomery here.
Yeah, I don't blame that. And then you can even come back around and take a wide receiver here.
Yeah, I thought about Carson, but I think the upside for Montgomery is a little bit is higher.
And I like some of the wide receiver choices you have here right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I got CeeDee Lamb, Julio Jones, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper, Robert Woods, DJ Moore, Cooper Kupp. There'll still be guys when my pick comes around again in like 20 picks.
Yeah.
So some of the guys I'm looking at right now, I like Julio here. I like Godwin here. I like Amari Cooper here. I'm still Amari Cooper over CeeDee Lamb, but honestly, right now, I'm not going to take the risk with either of those guys. I'm going to look at someone else. Because I'm counting Travis Kelsey as my wide receiver 1/tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look for someone maybe a little bit more stable here. And I think I'm going to go Chris Godwin here.
That's what I would do, yeah. To me, it would be Chris Godwin or Julio Jones. And Julio already kind of being the number 2 on the team.
Yeah.
That'd be tough. Anyway, so Miles Sanders, CeeDee Lamb, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, DJ Moore, Travis Etienne off the board now. Gosh, he's just flying up.
Yeah, this is high,
charts,
man. I'm a big ETN guy, but that's
stupid high.
This is high.
I would not be taking Travis Etienne in the 4th round, but okay. So it's back to me. Just to reiterate, I've got Dalvin Cook, Gibson, Justin Jefferson, and still you got Lamar here. You got Kyle Pitts and Mark Andrews at tight end. You got Myles Gaskins, Kareem Hunt. For running backs, I'm kind of okay, I feel like, with running backs. I will probably only draft maybe one more.
Yeah.
So I don't need to do it now. I'm looking at Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, or Adam Thielen is kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'm going to go back-to-back wide receivers again. Can't go Adam Thielen because I already have Justin Jefferson. So Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. And I'm just going to stick with who I've loved in the past. I'm just going to go Robert Woods here.
Okay.
I do think that Robert Woods and Matthew Stafford is still going to have a great connection, even though Cooper Kupp seems to be more the possession guy. But I still think Robert Woods is going to have a phenomenal season this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have gone Kupp there, but they're both good options there.
Yeah, you're almost kind of like, just who do you think is going to have the better season?
Yep.
And just hope for the best.
So
because both of them were going to be fine.
So here, does like a Lamar or like a Mark Andrews or TJ Hawkinson, do any of those guys interest you right here?
So now we're in the 5th round. Kareem Hunt, Kyle Pitts, Lockett went off the board, and Kupp. So 5th round, Lamar Jackson, I do like.
Yeah, that is not bad. It's like a round. He's usually going like mid 4th-ish area, so this is a little behind, but
And then I do kind of like Mark Andrews now at the tight end position. Again, guys, I don't normally draft tight ends before like round 8 or 9.
Yeah.
If not later. Like, I just don't care. I would rather get somebody like, because again, I can take a 3rd wide receiver here and take Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
And now my, flex spot is Deontay Johnson, which is great. Or I can take a shot with Lamar, or again, Mark Andrews. I kind of think I'm stuck with those 3 guys. Lamar, Mark Andrews
interest me a lot now because the Rashad Bateman injury. You have Marquise Brown who's been dealing with injuries. You really just got Sammy Watkins there right now, so
who's also injury risk.
Yeah, so Andrews is going to be
Right.
I mean, he was already probably going to be the main target, at least for the first part of the season, but that's a lock now.
Yeah. Let's do it. What do I want to do, though? Which Baltimore Raven do I want to... Now let's just see what happens. Took Mark Andrews.
Lamar goes next.
Thielen, Hawkinson, Prescott, Deontay Johnson, Kenny Galladay, who you would have liked if you would have had him, right?
No, I wanted Deontay there.
Yeah.
I wanted Deontay there.
God, Deontay Johnson.
Went 2 picks ahead of me. Kenny would have been interest there. I'm still looking wide receivers here.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting a little thin. There's still some guys I like out here, though. Oh, man. That one hurt. I was really hoping Deontay was going to get back to me. Chase is off my board. Michael Thomas is off my board here.
Mm-hmm.
Who does kind of interest me, though, is your boy, who you ranked inside your top 24, yes, who I didn't. But I like it here. I have concerns with the consistency and the volume he's going to see, but talent-wise...
Think about it, though. He's going to get that rushing, too.
A little bit, yeah. So, yeah, I'll go Ayuk here.
Yeah. I do like Brandon Ayuk this year a lot. He's going to be awesome. So Myles Gaskin goes next, who we've just kind of talked about earlier. T. Higgins off the board. Justin Herbert now. And Javontae Williams. Javontae Williams, I also feel like...
I like this draft price better than ETN's back end of the 4th round.
Yeah, but I also don't like this, though, because I still think Melvin Gordon's going to play this year. I don't think Javonte Williams is going to start.
Yeah, he's going to play, but it's...
I'm not taking a backup running back in the 6th round, guys.
Who says he'll be the backup?
Not the whole season, but you're still going to have to wait like a month.
I mean, that's how a lot of these guys were. J.K. Dobbins.
If you look at this lineup, though, he's got Aaron Jones, Chris Carson, Myles Gaskins, and Javonte Williams.
Yeah, it's a lot of running backs.
He's got a lot of running backs.
But, I mean, if you think about it last year, I mean, Jonathan Taylor took a long time. J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift. I mean, pretty much everyone last year. I'm also forgetting someone. Whatever, irregardless. I don't want to waste the time thinking about it. So, I mean, it's not like it's unprecedented for a rookie running back to start as the backup and work his way by the end of the season to be a great player. So, but now I'm still looking wide receiver here. I got Kelsey, Mixon, Montgomery, Chris Godwin, Brandon Ayuk. I really want someone with some volume that I can count on. And, I mean, this is where that list starts getting... Claypool's interesting. Odell is honestly interesting to me here. Sutton, not really. I could start reaching here for players, but I'm not going to start doing that yet. I think my pick is going to be Odell, though, which honestly have not been taking a lot this year, though, even though I don't mind his draft price. I'm just, usually there's other players here, so yeah, I'm taking Odell.
Yeah, Odell's very interesting to me because I do think he can have a better season than he has in the past. Again, as long as he just stays healthy. And I love Cleveland and as a whole this year. So I'm very intrigued by him. Michael Thomas goes next, who's not even on my board either. Melvin Gordon. See, that's what I'm saying. Melvin Gordon just went a couple picks later. Mike Davis, Claypool, Jamar Chase, Cortland Sutton goes right before me. I'm a little bit higher on Cortland Sutton than you are this year. But that's fine. So back to me. I've got 2 running backs, 2 wides. Excuse me. Definitely probably going to be looking at wide receiver again here. Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers are both here as quarterbacks. I still prefer to kind of wait. You also have Chase Edmonds, James Robinson, Raheem Mostert, Ronald Jones as far as running backs. I'm fine with running backs where I'm at. So let's go wide receiver. DJ Chark, Juju, Jerry Jeudy, Debo. There's 2 guys I'm really looking at here. And I'm curious what you think they are.
It's probably Debo and... Who's the other?
Yeah, so Debo is definitely one of them.
I want to say Jeudy.
It is Jeudy.
Yeah.
Good call. We know each other so well. I think I'm going to go... Definitely don't like Chark this year.
Yeah, reports haven't been great.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones,
and he's
looked
still
good
kind of
out
dealing
there.
with injuries. Yeah,
Yep.
Marvin Jones and been crushing it.
Actually-
Definitely not a Juju
I've actually
guy.
made some Marvin Jones inquiries in Dynasty.
Have you? how have those gone?
Not great.
Yeah, I
but
didn't think so.
Not offering much.
You know what, man? I'm gonna go with Debo here.
Okay.
And I think you and me can just figure out and battle it out and see what happens.
Yeah.
Who's going to be better?
Only one round behind where I took Ayuk.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Ooh.
Whoops, did not mean to do that. And just keep it here because DJ Chark, Russell Wilson, Chase Edmonds, and Raheem Mostert went off the board. So I can go back and take the other guy I wanted, and Jerry Jeudy.
Okay. That works.
So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, there was probably no chance one of them was going to fall back to me, but if Judy was there, I was going to take him.
James Robinson, Aaron Rodgers, Ronald Jones, Damian Harris now off the board. Somebody that I definitely would look at later. Noah Fant, Robbie Anderson, and then back to you.
So, yeah, we're looking at my 7th round pick. So far, I got Kelsey, Mixon, Montgomery, Chris Godwin, Brandon Ayuk, and Odell Beckham. So I like my running back pair, considering I took them in the 2nd and 3rd rounds. I got Kelsey, and then at my tight end, it's just an elite receiver to pair with Chris Godwin, Brandon Ayuk, and Odell Beckham. Beckham is like you're not going to be able to count on, but Chris Godwin's going to be great. Ayuk has the upside, and he'll be good enough to play every week. So now the guys I'm looking at, I'm really can look anywhere I want besides tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterbacks here, Brady is a little bit interesting to me, but you guys know I'm a big Ryan Tannehill guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd rather wait and see if I can get him later. If not, oh well, I'll just draft someone else. Michael Carter, not yet, although he would be interesting to me. Will Fuller, this would have been a place where I would take him, but I am starting to get a little nervous with him. Any guys you see here that would interest you here in my position?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, you name some of the guys. I mean, there's a couple of guys I'd like to hopefully come back. I think for me, looking at your team, I would just take a shot with some high upside.
Yeah.
Something that was just really high upside. So, I mean, you said Michael Carter would be good. Again, Will Fuller would be great here if we knew his situation.
He's making me nervous though. This would have been a lock for me not that long ago, but I am starting to get nervous. I honestly think I'm going to take a chance on the rookie here,
Devonta Smith.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a chance on Devonta Smith.
So I was actually getting ready to state that, like, if I was you, I'd take Devonta Smith, or Michael Carter, and you might be able to do both, to be honest.
Yeah. So the Goddard went after my Devonta Smith pick, Trey Sermon, Tyler Boyd, Juju Smith-Schuster. So now I'm on the clock. Really, I wasn't looking at any of those guys, so I can still do whatever I want. Brady is really tempting here.
Yeah, dude, 8th round. We've been very lucky with some 8th-round quarterbacks the last few years. So
yeah, so I'm gonna take a look at my at the draft right now, see who's taken a quarterback and who hasn't. In between me and my next picks, it looks like pretty much everyone except one.
There's 2 teams?
2, 3, counting you, 3 teams. So I'm going to take the chance. I'm not going to take Brady here.
That's 6 picks, man.
Yeah, but I don't feel the need. There's other guys I like. So now I'm going to start looking down the list. And
this is a tough spot right now.
Yeah, this is where it starts getting gross. I'm gonna be reaching for someone here. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he does have the upside in this offense.
I think I know where you're going. Zach Moss?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not looking at running back here. I'm going to go Corey Davis.
That's a big reach, dude.
Yeah. But name like some guys who like.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We have never mind, because you have Chris Godwin. You've got Odell.
I mean, honestly, I did
That's
kind of
not terrible,
overlook
I
Michael
guess.
Carter here. Back-to-back rookie picks, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Michael Carter here.
Yeah. There you
I'm
go.
going to do it.
There you go. That's better. Leonard Fournette, Zach Moss, Will Fuller, Tom Brady, Brandon Cooks, Lavicious Chenault, who definitely not looking at.
I honestly don't hate him, but
I don't
Marvin
hate him
Jones
as a
is a guy I
person.
love grabbing with one of my last picks. So Brady went off the board. That's one quarterback.
So I'm looking quarterback here. The 8th round is where I start really jumping in, looking at quarterbacks. 8th, 9th. Those are my two spots.
Yep.
I've been very, very happy the last few years taking quarterbacks here. Just to say, one of those years was last year with Kyler Murray. I took in the 8th. Look at the season he had the year before that. I took Dak in the 8th, and he had an amazing season too.
And there's, a handful. Stafford's here. Jalen Hurts is here, who I don't hate. Ryan
Tannehill's
Tannehill, who
here.
I love.
Yes.
You go a little bit later. You got Burrow, who's still here. There's plenty of quarterbacks.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and really pair this up with Robert Woods and take Matthew Stafford.
Okay. I like that.
I do like to be able to kind of do that 1-2 punch if it
lines up.
If it lines up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to force it, but this kind of definitely lined up for me.
Yeah.
So Jarvis Landry, David Johnson, AJ Dillon, Michael Pittman, a little high for me, but Michael Pittman off the board.
I was looking at him at my Michael Carter picks. That there's a group of wide receivers that I kind of like around there, but
well, with Carson Wentz coming back, never mind. That's not bad, but without him, I'm not taking him at all. Okay. So this is now where I really need to kind of take a running back or I'm screwed type mentality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Michael Carter was one of those guys I was really looking at. And unfortunately, and it's crazy to say, Zach Moss was one of the other ones. But I do like, so far in preseason, Buffalo's been running the ball pretty well.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens there.
Running backs here are gross.
Yep. So, you know what? Actually, there's a guy that I might take a shot on later. Let me wait. I'm going to wait.
Okay.
Crazy enough, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait. So here, let's go look at some wide receivers. A couple guys. Antonio Brown, not too shabby. Kind of iffy with Jalen Waddle, but I think in the offense it could be very interesting. And you do have Corey Davis here, who we just talked about, who I also really like.
Yeah, I love Antonio Brown here. I had Chris Godwin on my team, so he was off my board.
So I'm actually going to go excuse me, geez Louise. I'm going to go Antonio Brown, but I do really like Corey Davis.
Yeah.
And but I do like the upside of Jalen Waddle, but I'm just nervous with Tua. So I'll go ahead and take Antonio Brown, even though he'll be the 3 in this offense. But they almost finished top 20, right?
It didn't break my way, guys. It did not break my way, but
someone decided to go 2 quarterbacks.
Right. Yep, Rodgers and Tannehill.
That's stupid.
That is stupid, but
happens in every league, though, guys.
So yeah, Hurts is gone, Tannehill's gone, then Gesicki and Logan Thomas, Joe Burrow, Kenyon Drake. So it's back to me. The quarterbacks left now are going to wait. If I didn't have a tight end yet, Tanyan would be my pick right here, like hands down. I love that here. But I do have a tight end. So I'm just going to take Corey Davis, the guy I was looking at who was here at my last pick. I like here.
Tanyan goes next. Jalen Waddle, Curtis Samuel, Marquise Brown.
Yeah, Curtis Samuel is interesting to me here. I just wanted someone has a little bit more volume upside, Corey Davis. And who's going to be the number 1 in the offense.
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah, running backs are getting thin, but I only have 3, but
I have 2.
Yeah. Ugh.
I only draft 3.
Yeah, it all depends.
I flex spots all my wide receivers.
Yeah, I'm not looking at Trevor Lawrence here. Rookie quarterbacks take a while, man, especially if you're not just going to be a run all the time kind of a guy.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking quarterback?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to wait probably until my last pick, to be honest. There's 2 guys that really interest me here. One is Mike Williams. I'm not the biggest Mike Williams fan here, but he does have that breakout potential here with Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guy is Marvin Jones. But I think I could probably wait on Marvin Jones here, to be honest.
Good,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I am going to go
And Mike Williams, he'll be a free agent next year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
they've
I think
already come out with reports that they're not going to
re-sign him.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think for him, he needs to have a pretty solid season to get that payday.
Yeah, and we've seen him have 10 touchdowns in a season before, and he just needs to stay healthy.
Guys, they took my running back.
You want a Singletary?
No. I was going to take Philip Lunzi.
Okay. Or, yeah,
So-
the reports now are he is the
There's
starter.
a chance that he's going to be the starter.
Yeah, David Johnson is off my board.
Yeah, he's not on my board either.
Apparently he's just going to be the Duke Johnson now of the offense.
Yep. So when that report came out, Philip Lindsay quickly, because he was going late. Now he's going around 10th.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely take a shot on Philip Lindsay in the 10th.
Yeah.
He just did not get to me. Now I'm really, really in a bad position now, unfortunately. As far as running backs go, we're getting ridiculously thin.
Yeah, it's like security guys, handcuffs, and just some guys who can get some receiving work, or that's about it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm definitely going to have to use my waiver wire at some point, but that's fine. Real quick, I'm going to pull up a depth chart real fast, because I am going to need some assistance. Yeah, let's just do it. I got nothing else to do. Oh boy, I hate it.
I'm interested, but
You're gonna be like, really? Because honestly, like there's other guys here that I would rather take. Darnell Mooney is very interesting here.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones is here.
Yep.
Elijah Moore is here. If I wanted to get something with some high upside, and even tight ends, not Gronkowski, but Irv Smith and Hunter Henry, Adam Troutman, who did get carted off today. We forgot to mention earlier, actually. So we'll have to wait and see what happened there. But this, guys, is where like I can come back and look that tight end for me in that 5th round. I could have taken, maybe a running back there or something, and it's now coming back to kind of hurt.
yeah, I mean, it would have been like Gaskin or something like that.
Yeah, but I would still rather be happier with Gaskins as my number 3 than who I'm about to take as my number 3.
So let's see it, because I have no idea. Okay.
I took Jamal Williams. Here's
I don't
why.
hate it. I mean, DeAndre Swift is a guy who dealt with some injuries last year, but
He's always a pain in the butt in every running back group he plays in. So,
he really is.
So I definitely took him because there's still a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Tony Pollard, Nyheim Hines, Latavius Murray, who there was reports that Latavius Murray was going to get cut.
Yeah, Hines would have been the guy I was looking at. Just hopefully he keeps on to that role last year, sees the targets again. But
I just don't think so with Marlon Mack coming back. And you still have Jonathan
I'm on
Taylor.
the side that Achilles injury is really going to hurt Mac.
I'm just saying, like, that backfield seems still more crowded. Now that I know that Kerryon Johnson's been taken out, there's nothing else.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, so that's about all I got. And for me, it still kind of worked out. Like, there's still a couple wide receivers that I really like here. And I'm definitely going to go Marvin Jones.
I hate you.
I know you do, but
that's fine.
There's nothing. It's weird because I haven't drafted Marvin Jones in quite a while, to be honest. But when you just watch him and Trevor, man, they've got something. And
Marvin Jones is just a tough, good receiver.
Yeah.
Just a good NFL receiver.
He battles. He'll battle through everything. Like he battled last year up in Detroit. I think he was a perfect fit for this offense and this rookie quarterback for Trevor coming in, and I think it's going to work out.
Yep.
So Irv Smith went off. Tony Pollard, the Bucs defense. This is a round where people start drafting defenses. McCole Hardman, Nyheim Hines, and then the Rams defense off the board. And now we're back to you.
Yep, so we're on the clock for my 11th round pick. And I'm about to do my ace in the hole for literally every mock draft every draft I'm in. I get this player,
the Washington
and
football.
everyone just forgets about him. And he's going to be very good. It's Russell Gage.
I thought you were doing the Washington football team defense.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not a big defense drafter early. Still not really concerned about quarterbacks. There's still guys here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to stick the knife all the way into Caleb's ribs. I mean, this is going to be a painful shot. I'm surprised he didn't take this guy earlier. Just with his running back group, there is a chance this guy steps in and is the guy due to injury. I'm taking Xavier Jones.
Yeah, that's who I was going to get back to me.
How's that feel?
Yeah, it hurts. That really hurts. Yeah, my team is... dude, I'm like one injury from not even being able to field a team as far as running backs go.
My wide receivers, I just cleaned up Corey Davis, Mike Williams, and Russell Gage to make me feel a lot safer now.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield off the board. The Washington football team defense. Adam Troutman, Cole Beasley, the Bills, 49ers. Gosh, saying the Washington football team. Like that's...
I like it.
I know, but
like
it's just so long. I can't say like the Bills, the 49ers. So now we're back to me.
What you gonna do?
And for the most part, I don't hate my team. My running backs with taking Mark Andrews, I'm still happy as long as he definitely performs. I'm still happy. And if my top two running backs don't get hurt all year, then it's great. But I gotta take a running back.
There is a running back here, but I'm curious. Like I'm trying to think about it in my head. It's J.D. McKissick, but you have Antonio Gibson, so I'm trying to play through my head like if there would ever be a scenario where you'd feel comfortable putting J.D. McKissick in your flex, or I mean, if Gibson gets hurt, but that one's tough because he's like one of the last running backs that I feel like they're going to have some value.
I'm going to take two running backs back to back, hopefully, is my plan.
Okay.
We'll see if I'm going to be able to. And I do think both of these guys can step in. Now, it will have to be due to injury, but both of them can step in, and I think they both would be able to perform at a pretty good level. So, and keep an eye on these guys. I'm going to take Kenneth Gainwell.
Okay. I mean, it says a lot that they cut Kerryon Johnson.
Yep.
And Kenneth Gainwell has been getting some run in preseason and looking good.
He's looking very good.
It looks like he's secured the pass catching down role.
And exactly. And the team has not only liked the fact that he's been so good in pass catching situations, but he's running the ball very efficiently. And they've been coming out saying that his pass blocking has improved, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, he is a little guy.
He's
especially
tiny
for the
dude.
running back position, but
he's a tiny dude.
Just put the ball in his hands.
Put the ball in. He's a playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
And Madison went off the board. Justin Fields went off the board. Hunter Henry, Trey Lance.
So let's see the second running back because I know it wasn't Madison.
It was not Madison. Again, keep in mind this would have to be due to injury. But Chubba Hubbard for Carolina, he has looked really, really efficient in the preseason so far, and it comes out that he's already locking down that number 2 role.
Yeah, I feel like that.
They don't have much
guaranteed.
else. So, and keep in mind that they have come out and they don't want to run Christian McCaffrey as much as they have been due to the injury last year. They don't want him to get hurt again.
Mm-hmm.
He's a high-priced guy in that offense.
Yeah,
you want to keep him on the field. So I do think that he's going to get touches early. And again, if for some reason Christian McCaffrey, bless his soul, does get hurt, I think Chubba Hubbard could come in and be pretty efficient.
Yeah.
Latavius Murray goes, T.Y. Hilton, J.D. McKissick, Pat's defense, Nelson Aguilar, another late wide receiver guys to keep an eye on, man, because I think who do you like more though, Aguilar or Jacoby Myers right now?
I think I would take the shot with Jacoby Myers.
Would you?
He's flashed more. I've heard a lot of better things coming out of the camp. Mm-hmm. He is one guy I'm looking at right now, but I'm just going to take an upside shot with just a player I love, and it's Bryan Edwards.
Yeah.
I love Bryan Edwards. And guys, guess what? So Bateman went. If the injury stuff, this is really late though. He was a guy I was looking at. Then Jonnu Smith, Evan Ingram, Deshaun Watson.
I don't even know why Deshaun Watson's even getting drafted.
I mean, it's going to happen. Like, I understand it this late. Like, just take the shot. That is the guy's second quarterback, but you have Kyler Murray, so whatever. I wouldn't have done that. So the quarterback's here. I mean, yeah, I'm looking quarterback.
You weren't going to draft Deshaun Watson, so it was fine.
No, and I mean Kirk Cousins here, Ryan Fitzpatrick's here. That's a tough one. Which one do I go there, Kirk or Fitzpatrick?
So let's keep in mind, Fitzpatrick is going to have more of those like, dude, he threw 5 touchdown games, where Kirk is not going to have those.
But
Kirk is just, he's consistent all year. So it's just kind of like, but I don't feel like Kirk Cousins is ever going to be like, dude, Kirk Cousins won me this week.
Yeah, no, I don't have like anyone that like I could have the stack with that would lean me in one direction or the other. So I'm just going to take Fitzpatrick and have some fun.
Sounds good to me, man. I like it. Rondale Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He's interesting. Also, than Kirk Cousins. Jalen Reagor. The reports have been very good about Jalen Reagor lately, but
I still get nervous with the drops.
Yeah.
With the drops. But he did have that really awesome one-handed catch in practice that went viral. It was really cool. Still, guys, it's in practice.
Yeah.
Tre'Quan Smith also went off the board. I'm not even looking at a Saints wide receiver.
I would
right
look
now.
at the other Saints wide receiver.
I like Marquez Callaway a little bit better, just because he's a little bit
better.
Yeah, just because he's better. Tre'Quan's had his chance and he's messed it up. All right,
another running back.
Let's see, Tevin Coleman, Rashad Penny. Which one should I hose myself with?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's you're getting to the end of the draft. It gets a little difficult. So, speaking of is it Monquez? I can't see it.
Marquez Valdez.
Yeah. Marquez. That's what I thought.
Marquez Callaway. Yeah.
Callaway. Jacoby Myers is here.
I like both of them.
And I don't know.
Does AJ Green interest you at all here? I mean, it is so late, and you could just hope for the red zone work, getting touchdowns. Okay.
Nah, I just don't. There is somebody else, and I'm looking at the rest of my team just to make sure that I do kind of like. That's Terrence Marshall for Carolina. I do like the speed. I like he'll be the number 3, but you're kind of looking at that. But his upside is promising. But I think here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think here I'm going to go with Jacoby Myers.
Okay.
And then I'm going to see if Marquez comes back around.
I like
to
that
me.
better. I'm not the biggest Terrence Marshall fan year one.
Oh, cool. Terrence Marshall went off the board, making my pick a little bit easier. And my last pick will take Marquez Callaway.
Okay.
AJ Green goes after me. Tevin Coleman, Randall Cobb, Ramondre Stevenson, who, keep in mind too, guys, man, he can get some goal line work. That's a big boy that's been performing. Austin Hooper, Gerald Everett. We're back to you, James, for the last pick.
Yeah. And I'm just going to go wide receiver here. If there was like a steal at like a defensive position, I would have taken them, but I usually just stream the defensive position, so I'll just wait until the day before the week one, drop someone, pick up a defense. We don't have kickers, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just going to be looking at wide receiver again here because quarterback, I'm perfectly fine with streaming. Travis Kelsey is just the lock of the century at the position. So some of the wide receivers interest me here. I mean, honestly, there's not a ton. It's pretty gross here, but they are gross. Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. Running backs are also gross. I'll just take a shot with a young. Do I go Sammy Watkins here?
I mean, you could. He's already questionable for the season.
Yeah, but I want to take a shot on one of the Lions receivers, Tyrell Williams or Brashad Perriman, but both of them are just doing awful. Not like working with the starters. Like, it's just not a good situation.
No, honestly, guys, like Amon-Ra St. Brown, like, dude, I kind of am digging how he's been performing, and he's kind of crushing it. And past that, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, Alan Lazard is interesting to me here. It's really Lazard, Sammy Watkins, and Gabriel Davis.
I was just going to mention Gabriel Davis because
Emmanuel Sanders hasn't looked great.
No, and you still have to look at who that second. I mean, they're going to be passing the ball pretty efficiently.
Yeah,
in that
and he
offense.
showed flashes his rookie season. So yeah, I think actually I forgot to pause it. So I took the Colts defense, but just imagine that's Gabriel Davis.
Yeah, I mean, you can literally just swap it out real quick.
Yeah.
But so Gabriel Davis and then Damian Williams and then Tua with the last pick. Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.